Hi there, and welcome back again with Dr. Pacoya McCall Robinson as I continue to bring you the Daily Stoic, our 366 days, our 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and the art of living. So, as we continue in this beautiful month of March Madness, we are creating some self awareness. We are digging down, going in, going deep, and definitely trying to find out what is underneath all of this? Are we just giving up our power, our mind, our self control, our freedom, all the things with this just standing in front of the mirror and trying to figure all of this out? So today, March 9th, the quote says, "Find the right scene." And automatically I think of like, what's your environment, your place, like, what's your scene? Where do you fit? What is good for you and your spirit? And the quote goes on to say by Epictetus, "Above all, keep a close watch on this, that you are never so tied to your former acquaintances and friends that you are pulled down to their level. If you don't, you will be ruined. You must choose whether to be loved by these friends and remain the same person, or to become a better person at the cost of those friends. If you try to have it both ways, you will be neither, you will neither make progress nor keep what you once had." This other quote goes on and it says, "From good people, you'll learn good. But if you mingle with the bad, you'll destroy such soul as you had." And this was Musonius Rufus quoting Theognis of Megara Lectures. So what you're seeing, I don't know which day it was, but I just mentioned sometimes as we grow and become more aware of ourselves, our environment and the people around us change. And sometimes we have to leave those people behind. And that can be difficult to do. And as a result, we stifle our own growth. We suffer. We sit there and we make excuses, or we come up with terms such as loyalty, that I can't grow and leave a friend behind because I'm loyal to them. And is that loyalty worth what you're giving up? Becoming a better you? What if you shift? And this is what I teach my clients. Sometimes we have to compartmentalize our friends, even our family. Everybody can't go. Everybody doesn't want to go. And nor should you sacrifice the betterment of yourself, your well-being, your health for the fact that everybody can't go in the direction you are going. We are all born differently with different paths and should absolutely walk those paths. But that doesn't change the way you are towards people. It doesn't change your friendship, but sometimes they just can't go. That's okay. That's it. Everybody can't go. And when you can understand this concept and take away the fact that it doesn't mean you're somehow disloyal, well, fine. If you want to challenge me and say I'm not loyal to you because I'm loyal to myself, well, I'm sorry, I choose me. And if you ask me again tomorrow, I'm going to choose me, because who wakes me up every day? Who goes to work for me? Who clothes me, feeds me, all these things? Me, me, me. So it is a space of choosing you. And if someone puts you in that position to challenge you, to choose them over you, I don't know if that speaks volume in itself. I've never had to have a friend tell me it's either you or me for us to be friends. Choose me or else I'm not your friend. So I don't have anyone around me or in my life that pushes me to sacrifice myself for their betterment. I just don't. So I'll go on to read Jim Rohn's widely quoted line, You are the average of the 5 people you spend your most time with. James Altucher advises young writers and entrepreneurs to find their scene, a group of peers who push them to be better. Your father might have given you a warning when he saw you spending some time with the bad kids, or your mother. Remember, you become like your friends. One of Galthi's maxims captures it better. Tell me with whom you consort, and I will tell you who you are. Consciously consider whom you allow into your life. Not like some snobby elitist, but like someone who is trying to cultivate the best life possible. Ask yourself about the people you meet and spend time with. Are they making me better? Do they encourage me to push forward and hold me accountable? Or do they drag me down to their level? Now, with this in mind, okay, ask the most important question. Should I spend more or less time with these people, with these folks, as it says? The second part of Goethe's quote tells us the stakes of his choice. If I know how you spend your time, he said, then I know what might become of you. Whew. So we got some other, March is madness. March is asking us to do some big work, some big, deep things, some big sacrifices in order to push ourselves forward for the betterment of us, for a better life. And it's true. Like birds of a feather flock together. And I like this passage. It makes me think of a friend saying, you're born looking like your parents, but you die looking like your decisions. Can't blame mom and dad every day, forever. So who's to blame at this point for who we are or who we are not? Am I where I want to be? And why not? Am I in my correct scene? Does this scene vibe with me and what my heart and spirit drive and aspire me to be? Or am I just hanging out with what's comfortable, what feels okay, what I'm loyal to? Who are you loyal to? We got to stand up in our place, in our space, in that mirror again and ask ourselves those tough questions. Where am I going? Who am I spending my time with? Because if I look at your circle, if I look at your scene, I can tell who you are. And I can definitely tell what will become of you. Let's change. Let's get aware. Let's make some decisions, some sacrifices for the betterment of who? Ourselves. And if you're one of the people that this resonates with because you are altering your life and you're shifting and you're moving and you're making adjustments and accommodations and you just frankly have poor boundaries with people around you for the sake of it's very hard to say no, or for I feel bad, I feel guilty for putting me forth, call me. We need to have an appointment. Okay. But it's hard to do. No laughing or joking matter. It is hard to do, to set boundaries and break habits and frankly pour into yourself. I don't know what part of school ever taught us to pour into ourselves first. It was always consider the person next to you, behind you, and back of you. Never give yourself a compliment because you're conceited. All these things. We're conditioned to consider others' opinions and everything first. Well, I'm here to tell you to break up with that ancient old idea. I think we twisted it and got it wrong. Because now there's nothing enlightened about dimming your light so another person may shine. Nothing. That is what separates the elite from, others, because they decided to put themselves first and push harder. It's what separates the greats and athletes. Somebody spent a little bit more time in the gym shooting, right? It is what it is. So who are you going to surround yourself with today? Who are you surrounding yourself with? And is it your scene? Let's talk about it. Send me a message. Take care. I'll be back here again soon with some more of this goodness. Okay, a little more of the Stoic. I'm loving it. I'm growing. keep growing with me, guys. I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks.